All right, walk with me. This video is going to be long. I'm going to try, to the best of my capabilities, explain the phases of your cycle. All right, so my women who are not on hormonal birth control, okay, i.e., oral birth control, IUD, IUD, sometimes you could probably, follow your cycle. But I'm talking about women who are not on a hormonal form of birth control, whether their husbands got vasectomies, women had tubal ligations, or the copper IUD, because that doesn't interfere with, it doesn't have hormones in that. So my women who are cycling, knowing the phases of your cycle and how it's your superpower and how you can teach your husbands what's going on, because they want to help you. They want happy marriages. They want to see your mood stable. They want to help you, and teaching them what's going on is going to be the way. How do you teach your husband what's going on with your hormones if you don't know what's going on with your hormones? So I'm going to talk to you about it. Phase 1 of your cycle. And your cycle is the whole month, okay? It's not just the week of your period, right? It's not Shark Week. Phase 1 is Shark Week, okay? Phase 1 is your period, your cycle. Most women, it lasts anywhere from 3 to 5, 7 days, possibly, okay? And that bleed period, that bleeding time is going to tell you a lot about what's going on. When my patients come to me, we talk about period, we talk about consistency, side effects of it, pain, etc., inflammation. That's a topic for another day. Phase 1 is your menstrual cycle period phase, okay? Phase 2 is right after. Many women, patients tell me, including myself, I feel like I'm Wonder Woman. My skin feels good at this phase right after my period. I have a lot of energy. My workouts are stronger. That's important. That's a key. It's a very vital key, because that phase is phase 2, right after your period, and it's called the follicular phase. That phase, estrogen's rising, testosterone's rising, and you just feel like you're over the moon. You feel great. That phase lasts about a week to a week and a half, and it goes right into phase 3, which is short and sweet. It's your ovulatory phase. Okay, this phase is similar to follicular in that you just feel good, you're glowing, and you may feel a little, randy. That's common, it's normal. That's phase 3 of your cycle. Phase 4, it's the phase I used to dread because I would feel tired and drained. It's the longest phase. It's called your luteal phase. It's when progesterone, which is, if you listen to one of my videos, Nature's Xanax, starts to go up, okay, right after ovulation. Ovulation lasts about 3 days, which is phase 3, and then you go right into phase 4, luteal phase. That's when progesterone is supposed to stay high. See, the whole purpose of a period is because, biology, science, biology, and we're supposed to procreate, okay? So every month we're supposed to drop this egg, sperm meets egg and all that, yada, yada. Well, if it doesn't meet, it doesn't matter. Progesterone is supposed to go up in your luteal phase. This is the phase where progesterone is, women are very sensitive to it. It can go like this. Okay, there's this dance between estrogen and progesterone that happens in the luteal phase, and sometimes it's out of whack, and that can mess with our mood. It can mess with our energy, and it happens. Okay, sometimes there's medical intervention necessary where I would run labs and we see what your progesterone levels are like, and we tailor dosing, the bioidentical progesterone, tailor dosing to help with that. Okay, but just knowing, right? This is a freebie, free lesson. Just knowing the phases of your cycle is powerful, because now you can talk with your husband and say, hey, babe, you know what? In my luteal phase, which is phase 4 of my cycle, this is what's going on. My hormones kind of fluctuate a little bit. I may feel a little down, this, that, and the other. And then, your husband, because he loves you and wants a happy marriage and wants to help you, okay, is going to understand and know, okay, that is the phase when I need to help my wife. All right, ladies, so ask for help. That is the phase where I need to say, you women, honey, I'm not going to be able to clean as much, or I might not be cooking as much, or whatever it is you do in your marriage, right? Your children, you may need to delegate more tasks. Delegation is key, because after your luteal phase, you're going to have your period, phase 1, then you're going to go into phase 2, follicular, and then you can just rock out everything in your follicular phase. So I live based on the phases of my cycle. Even as a nurse practitioner, I try to not even bog myself down as far as seeing patients during my luteal phase because I know that it's really tough to handle that stress. Now, I supplement with bioidentical progesterone and it has helped me and has done wonders in my life, okay? But it doesn't take away the fact that I still have these phases. It's Mother Nature. It is what it is. Like, this is what happens every month. And because I'm empowered with education, which is the number one thing I give every single patient, education, because the more you know about yourself at the cellular level, understand your biology, the more you can then ask for help. Because if you don't know what's going on, how are you going to ask for help? Right? So I don't just prescribe hormones. My patients really understand what's going on at the cellular level, and then we target and tailor treatment. Okay. So today, I know this is a long video. I tried to put it in a nutshell. If you want a slower paced kind of class about this, if you go to Buket, the FMP, BUKET, THE, N is in Nancy, P is in Peter, and you can watch the video that I have about the phases of the cycle. I'm coming up with a program where we delve a little deeper and we talk about each phase and how you can support yourself without medication, just support yourself through nutrition, understanding, prayer, meditation, what have you. But just basically a lot of education. Okay. But I hope this helps. It's a beautiful Sunday here in Georgia. I got my spiritual food this morning and I'm about to go to the pool and jump in the pool, get my vitamin D, hang out with my family, and I hope you have an amazing Sunday.